Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now I might be a little more feisty than I normally am because I'm not feeling too well, you know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to say something. This is about a couple of days ago, and I should have got to it, but I didn't get that. Like I said, I wasn't feeling well, so I just left it alone for a minute. The article kind of irked me. It was an article about, Deontay Wilder, is he going to be a pay-per-view star? Okay, cool, whatever. Who cares? I don't care where you can see the man. He's knocking people out. And people that like fighting, most of the people we say, hey, we like knockouts. We ran about this 2 years ago. We like knockouts. We like Gennady Golovkin. He knocks people out. He has the highest knockout percentage in boxing. When they were lying on TV, when it's always been Deontay Wilder, it was 100% into his 34th fight, and still the highest in boxing. Right? We like knockouts. Wouldn't you like a guy that's knocking everybody out in the heavyweight division? Right? We like the underdog. We like the smaller guy. Wouldn't you like the guy who weighs 30 pounds less than everybody he fights? Right? So who cares if he's a pay-per-view star or not? Right? And everybody, all them 39 people he knocked out, they're all bums. Because no one takes the time to look at who it really was. And I've done videos about it many times of what those fighters did after they fought him and what they went on to do, like the Duhapises of the world and anybody. Malik Scotts of the world, even the ones lesser fighters, what you would probably think. Right? Doesn't matter. Getting hated on, whatever. Right? Because he's dangerous. People ain't hating on people that don't do nothing. Make sure that's clear. Right? So when he has a whole lot of haters, stand next to Cristiano Ronaldo and those kind of dudes. People don't hate people that are not doing nothing. Right? So that's why. So it doesn't really matter. But something that interests me. I read an article. I'm going to put it in the description box so y'all can read it. It doesn't really, matter what people are saying right now because, hey, it's fear. It's all it is. It's like, because you never hear, hey, we want, for example, Anthony Joshua to go knock Deontay Wilder's head off. We're going to tell him to do so. Right? It's never. It's always something around that. Just anything except for, let's make sure these guys fight. Excuse me, I'm a cough. So, now, when it comes to boxing, you have a lot of mainstream media who, just tell us what we're supposed to believe. And they want you to believe it all the time because you have been for years. Right? You have been for years. For example, we have a Ring magazine, right? Tell us who the pound for pound is, call it the Boxing Bible, things like that. But then they'll write some racist emails with the N-word in, excuse me, about to cuss on y'all, nigger, and Black Hitler, calling Al Heyman one of the baddest dudes, the most influential guys in boxing, calling him that, writing to Golden Boy Promotions, and never, ever have to answer for it. So, the media that says something about that transgression and waits for them to address that transgression are considered to be some kind of, biased media because they just want the truth. They want someone to say something about something that huge. It was the hugest story for me in 2017. All the boxing had was second to me because that was important. Since then, I don't really care what Ring Magazine says. Till they say something about that, I don't care what they say or what their pound for pound list is. It's obviously going to be whatever they want to. So these entities now, that gives themselves names like New Media or the LDBC, right? They're trying to act like they're the Black Panthers or something, right? Like it's, they saying something, then they're so biased towards this and biased towards that. Man, when the truth hurts, then it is what it is. So, fellas, keep doing what you're doing because you're making an impact. Because now the mainstream media is all upset. Let me show you something about the New Media and LDBC or whatever. The boxers are talking to them. The boxers appreciate them. So that means the boxers are sick of the crap too. Right? So if it was so, the boxers would get people straight if the news wasn't correct. So we're not going to just sit back and let people just tell us stuff that's just a lie. You look at the pound for pound like, how is he up there and how are you just ignoring this guy? Been going on for years. No. So these guys at New Media, the LDBC, or whatever it is, are just basically telling the truth. Some more emotional than others, right? Some more emotional than others. Some of them just totally pissed about things. And some are just pissed, but still, try to give it to you so you might listen to them. But let me tell you something. Through history, especially American history, but history period, you get a bunch of blacks together, black people. Can't have more than two of them together. Just 50 years ago in America, we couldn't drive a car with more than two blacks in it, right? If you did, it gets stopped. So this mentality hasn't changed. We're seeing it right now. Our president calls black football players SOBs, black dignitaries low IQ, people he hired, right? A dog, right? Everything. And then you're going to act like we're waiting for him to have a tape, for him the N-word on the tape. Do you really think that an N-word on the tape is going to change the people that are for Trump, still for Trump? Do you think that his fan base will care that they heard him with an N-word? He doesn't say everything except the N-word. So everybody knows he said the N-word in private. Oh, really, the N-word? No, they don't care. They probably give more votes. Oh, yeah, but now we heard it. It's on. DeSanto's calling another, we can't monkey this up, right? Oh, we can't monkey this up. Yeah, you're going to say we can't monkey this up when it's all kind of other words to say, right? Because you're running against a black guy. We can't monkey it up. So, I didn't mean it that way. Well, let's make something clear. If you didn't mean it that way, then either you're detached from society, right? With your president right now, you should know right now it's a little bit sensitive. You shouldn't want to say something like that. So if you're a politician, you shouldn't be detached from what's going on around you. So that would be your problem. Or you meant it. So either one of us no way out of monkeying it up when you're running against a brother for Florida governor. Right? Shouldn't have happened. But hey, you know what that was? Yeah, I told you before. White people. Yeah, I'm going there. So vote for me. Because we got this divide going on. Boy, it was good to hear Obama talk again, wasn't it? Don't act like you know what? When something's gone, right? Then you remember you miss it, don't you? Wasn't it good to hear Obama talk again? It was, now wasn't it? Now, but back to the thing is, LDBC, you brothers, New Media, you brothers, keep handling your business. And I ain't got to tell you that because you're going to do it anyway because you know what time it is. And it's just like, people ain't going to want to hear nothing like that. They're not going to want to hear the truth. They continue to say that it's something else. But why is it that no one can tell the truth? Why is it we got to keep listening to something it's falsehoods, what you're feeding people? And when people are telling you, no, we're not going to listen to falsehoods, then you're against that. Always. First person that was against slavery wasn't too popular. First person against the Holocaust wasn't too popular. First person against colonization wasn't too popular. Now, the people that are always doing downtrodden other people, what is the common denominator? So you guys get it together. Don't get upset because someone is just telling the truth. And if you do, who cares? Because ain't nobody trying to, be nice to you. This is the truth. And if the truth hurts, then it just hurts. It shouldn't. But if it does, that means you have a problem, an issue. And you always have. It's never changing. It's a few of you that are. But at the end of the day, we're seeing it now. You're never changing. And I'll just go back to this kneeling for the national anthem. We turn that into some kind of patriotism, which is not the truth. The flag is always horizontal on the football field, and it's never supposed to be. It's supposed to be vertical. So if you're a patriot, you would be getting upset at that. You don't. These brothers are kneeling down for other brothers, young brothers that are running the opposite direction of police, and we need to stop the police brutality or get our policemen to be able to shoot lower extremities. If you got a gun, you should be able to learn how to use it. Lower extremities if the guy is not a danger to you. And he's not a danger just because he's black, right? If you're thinking that, you don't need a gun in your hand. That would be the problem. That would be how to get to the base of the problem. If the person who has these kind of issues should not become a cop. That's what the problem is, and that's why they're kneeling, so we can get a little bit of awareness. And I told you guys before, if we would have all kneeled, everybody in the crowd, everybody, a week or two, it would have been over by now, but we done got some awareness. But no, we're going to separate just to see Oh, see, these white guys, they don't care. No one ever cares about those brothers. Now it's patriotism, and it never had nothing to do with that, ever. And most people know that. And some of these so-called people talking about, look, our soldiers have passed, and our soldiers don't think that way. Well, I was one. I'm a black soldier, and black soldiers would be, kneel for that, because that's a problem. So you people who never was a soldier, no, that's not what soldiers think. It's not what all of them. That was a few soldiers that would think that way, but those are the soldiers that were saying when Obama got voted, well, I can't serve a black commander in chief. I can't run for no niggers in the White House. It's the White House. Those kind of people, yeah, they might think that, but a normal soldier, right, would care about things being just, cares about justice. And let me tell you all something about these soldiers. Soldiers all over the world. All over the world. The so-called terrorists, suicide bombers, or soldiers, they're always teenagers. The ones on the front line. From 17 to 22. The ones in the back with families over 30 years old are always just saying stuff. And they know that these kids are impressionable and they're going to fight for something that's probably wrong. Do we care about that? Right? Let's care about that. We can kneel for that. Why are we sending our soldiers? Let's make our soldiers 30 years old. And then they'll start thinking before they go out there. These kids are trying to make a better lives for themselves and going to fight for us. And we're sending kids out there for stuff that we know is wrong in the first place. So stop it with the fake patriotism. There's a lot of stuff we do wrong. Let's get the wars right. We don't need to be going to them a lot of times. So don't get me started with that. And like I said, if you wasn't a soldier, get up off of it. Because you don't know what we feel. First of all, right? But back to what I was talking about. Matter of fact, I don't care. I'm ranting anyway right now. It don't really matter what we was talking about in the first place anyway. But y'all brothers, the LDBC and new media, keep handling your business because it's working. I'm going to put this article in the description box. It's just a basic diss about Deontay Wilder because he's dangerous. And you guys are, so biased. Everybody's biased because you're saying something. I know channels where they talk to the boxers. So if they were so wrong, the boxers would not want to talk to them. The boxers would be getting them straight. They are basically telling you what the boxers are saying and from the boxers themselves. So it's nothing you can really say, but you continue. You know why? Because you know you have an audience. Sounds like Trump to me, baby. Doing Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.